This is a theme song.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Don't expect anything.
Oh boy! It's fucking loud, isn't it? I've never done it.
I know, this is your
before.
first time.
No, I've heard boy.
But I mean, official episode introduction first time. How do you feel?
I
And also, what's your name and who am I?
I feel good. I'm Josh.
Oh.
You're Huw. You're on
yeah.
my right.
Yeah, I was about to say,
that's
geographically,
important.
where
It's
am I?
important to know
Yeah.
the space. And on your right, my left, we have a very special guest today.
Yeah, Jeremy couldn't make it, but in classic...
What show is this, guys?
Okay, well, I was really rolling
Great.
on into something
What
there.
show
It's the
is it?
show where we don't have to introduce each other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
all-
introduce yourself.
Well, all
Hey,
I have is
man.
that he's a professional boarder.
Yeah,
So
border.
what's up, pro
So,
border?
Are you
Jarmusch
pro border?
Kranky
Whoa,
here,
you
bro.
mean like border? Like you're for borders?
Like,
Yeah,
countries
I'm
should be
for-
divided.
Countries, they gotta be broken up, man. They gotta be. But that's not why I'm here today.
okay, just thought we'd address that.
I'm a pro border, man.
What kind of board? A snow,
Surfboard,
surf,
skateboard, snow.
skate-
I got all
the boards.
I got all the boards.
a
man.
knee board,
What other boards do we
chess
have?
board,
Wakeboarding?
Ouija board.
All of them,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
I can find ghosts like a motherfucker, man.
On this episode, we play Monopoly.
Wait, what's your name? Did we get that?
I'm Jarmusch Kranky, man.
Jarmusch Kranky.
No. Say it with me.
John.
John?
Ja.
Moosh.
John
Jarmusch.
That's my first name.
Ja.
Jarmusch.
Second name, surname, man.
Cranky.
Cranky.
As in, like, you crank that, or you're
Hey,
grunt. Oh.
My dad was a professional work cranksman, man.
Do we should we call him Mr. Cranky or the first
No,
name?
that was his father. Just call him Paul.
Paul. And you're
my dad, Jarmusch.
So
Jarmusch
your
Kranky,
father
man.
would turn cranks?
Oh, he'd crank all day, you know, man. That's what he had to do. Machine needed a cranker.
Oh,
No. They famously don't anymore.
What are you talking about?
Motors.
Motors.
Have you ever tried a motor?
Mo-
Have any
most
motors
boards don't
attached
have
to
motors,
a-
man. Most boards don't have motors. You just don't do that. You gotta use what God gave you, and that is
Wait,
legs,
but
man.
I just want to put some money on this. I bet he's tried motor boating.
Yeah.
He loves it. Look at it. It's like Christmas
Oh,
for
what
the
was
guy.
When I see a nice pair of testicles, I gotta put my
Oh,
face between
oh,
them.
Okay. Well, I mean, there's
Oh, I
nothing
thought-
wrong with that. It's just different to
I
my.
thought you meant actual motorboating. Like,
Oh no,
he
that's
was
not a board.
wakeboarding and
It's
then
man.
he's
not
like,
balls,
oh, let's go
it's
try.
It's not walls, man. The only walls I want are between borders,
Got
man.
balls.
Between
wait.
borders.
I'm pro board.
I thought we pushed this border stuff aside. So you're pro
Well,
pro
you
wall.
can't really. It's so strong, man. That's why they can't get in, man.
So pro wall.
I love everybody, but I just think, just so everyone's clear and they know what country they're in, I get confused sometimes. I don't know if I'm in France.
So you think the
Like
problem is
Italy.
people accidentally just strolling into their own
Yeah,
country?
what if you suddenly you want to have a little wine tasting in freaking France and you end up in Germany, man? You just got to know where you're going.
What's the problem?
Well, it's just confusing.
Yeah.
Like when I look at a map, man, I see all the
Map
lines.
man.
I see all the lines, and
Yeah.
I'm like, that makes it clear. I like that. But when I'm in real life, they're out there.
That is true. You don't really see
They
it.
are, yeah, you don't see them.
Look, I'm bored and I'm focusing on what's ahead of me and my footwork. And that's all, man. That's all I need.
How old are you?
Oh, I'm like 37, man.
Alright. It's a little sadder than I thought the answer was going to be,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
I'm still bored with all the, like I don't get out in the competitions.
Drop
much.
some
Oh,
names.
well,
Who
I
are
was
you
about
boarded
to-
with?
Yeah, John.
What famous borders that we might know?
Oh,
Yeah.
bored is bored. You ever heard of I'm so sad, man.
You see all the famous boys.
The famously
They've
dead.
all put me aside, man. Oh, they died. Some of them did die, yeah. You know, when they say skate with a helmet, you might want to double back it, man.
2 helmets?
2 helmets, man. I only ever ride with 2 or more helmets.
Of course,
man.
I'm thinking of just surfers, but skateboards cause injuries, lots of kinds of boards.
Yeah, man, like poles.
Yeah.
There's one pole down there.
North or south or?
East or west, man. Doesn't matter. They're all killer, bro.
Oh, okay.
I have been to the North Pole, actually. You got some great Great snow waves there, man.
I bet, yeah, that's
Avalanches.
Avalanches, you know, I don't know the technical term for them, but I ride them, man.
if it's there, he's gonna ride it.
I'm gonna holly, man. I love doing a chucking a Huey on a board and cruising.
Oh
back
well,
home.
this raises a great question. What are
Sure,
some of your
man.
favorite tricks?
I was just gonna say,
Let's
like-
start with skateboarding tricks. What do you
Sure.
like to? What's your go-to to
The-
impress the ladies?
The carpal tunnel, man.
How does that work?
What you do is you jump in the air and you get your board up from underneath your legs and fling it around your wrist and then back underneath your feet and then you land awkwardly on your wrist and then you've got carpal tunnel syndrome for the next 10 years. It's pretty brutal, man. My wrist.
Okay, wait. I just want to see if we can establish a pattern. Any other favorite skateboard tricks?
The kickity flip dack down.
How does that work?
Well, you get the board and you kind of do some kick action with it.
Yeah. I
Kick it
could.
forward, back, and then you land on it. It's pretty cool.
You land
man.
on it normally?
Yeah. It's
Okay, because I thought maybe he was just gonna be like he's just
Like it's
injuring
harder when your
himself
arms in a cast. It's
Yeah.
more, and that's why it looks more impressive, bro.
What was your worst injury across all board disciplines?
Well, there was that one time I was like,
Here we go. It should be good.
it was. Well, not a great story. I don't know why you're laughing, man.
You just are so entertaining.
Oh,
Jarmusch.
thanks, man. Thanks, man. Call me Paul.
Is that your dad's name?
No. I just
Okay.
look up to him so much. I wish
Oh.
I could say that, but I can't, bro. I just can't. Cause I'm too into boarding.
Okay, but injury, worst injury.
Where were we injuries?
Worst injury you've ever sustained.
So you guys been on a board before?
Yeah, I've been on a few boards in my
so-
time.
What kind of boards do you guys do?
I've been on a skateboard, I've been on a wakeboard.
I remember my injury.
I've been on a snowboard.
Mostly boogie.
It was the wakeboard injury that I
Yeah.
was trying to think of. I just forgotten it because my head split
you hit
open
your
a
head?
little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was getting towed by a boat, and one
No.
thing. You don't know
Weird,
that?
So we asked.
You don't
I
know
wanna
that?
know
You
the
never been
story.
towed by a boat?
No, but you
No.
said
It's like
the
a
next
rite of
part.
passage.
Yeah,
bro.
That's the one part we do
I
know.
understand. Wakeboard.
Oh, you get that one. You
Yeah,
get that
yeah,
one. So it's the after what happens afterwards.
Yeah,
you get
yeah,
confused.
Yeah,
the particular story.
Oh, like my head thing.
Yeah.
Like your
Yes.
personal
I forgot that's what we
experience.
talking. I was just like, look, I look down at young boys like you, and I just want to mentor you into boredom culture, bro.
Good.
Well, you're definitely causing us some boredom.
Are you gonna hop on board?
Yeah, whoa, he's got puns.
I got business cards too. Easy.
Oh, what?
Oh, wow,
this
they're
is
board
weird.
shaped.
Well, yeah, you know.
Why is this a 1-800 number?
Well, I can't technically. I'm on a business.
okay, well that's a great start.
But if you have like suicidal thoughts, that's the number 2 there. You know, kind of
Oh.
a side gig.
Oh, can you cheer us up? I'm
Are
gonna
you
be down
sad?
lately
You
with
mean-
this
you mean a bit-
Mayweather.
May, yeah, man. Like May can a lot of time people get down in May because it's really hot. Sun's out, guns out. You know. What was
You're
the
not really
question?
cheering me
What
up.
was you sound like you're having a
Cheer
grand
up.
time.
This
bro.
guy
No,
sounds
this
like
laughter
he's
is-
smoked a lot of weed. I gotta say.
Guys,
He forgets the question.
Shush on the kush, man. Shush on the kush. I don't want people to really know.
You can just say no, and then there's.
Oh, but once you're a boarder, it's kind of assumed, but if you say it out loud, it becomes a reality, man.
Oh, that's deep.
Reality bites, bro.
That is
Reality
deep.
fuck. So I was on the wakeboard, man,
Hey.
and I just stopped suddenly, and I smacked my head into the boat.
Oh, like the boat stopped and you just kept going.
Kept going. I didn't know how
Momentum
to control.
carried
It was
you
my
through.
first time. I was 7. What was I gonna do?
Oh, like so. Was that like your dad? Oh, so it's like a family
Paul-
thing. Like your
Paul-
dad just
Paul,
got
please.
Paul. Sorry, Paul.
Yeah, man.
Just got you started, and then like you were expected to be this.
Well, he
pro-
saw
Oh, okay.
how good I was on the boards. Surfing the waves.
Did you ever surf the web?
Oh yeah.
I did.
Do you go on like other boards like Reddit?
Message boards, yeah.
Reddit,
I can fuck
4chan.
with a message board, bro. Reddit, you seen us celeb assholes? I love that one, man. Just a nice star on a butt cheeks I'm well aware of in a film or TV. Yeah, man. You know Mel Gibson, he might be a racist. He has the cutest little butthole I've ever seen, man.
I
That's
have
a
not.
good
I've never visited.
You got
Tell-
it.
Tell us more.
I'll let the community decide for you.
It's a community website, so that's
Exactly,
good. Let 'em,
it's run by the fans for the fans of celeb assholes, man.
Do you have a favorite board? You have to pick one, or is that
Like-
is that
Like
too
board,
big
my
of a-
personal board, personal wood between my legs and
Yeah.
the ground, or do you mean like a way like a how I
Sounds like he's
ride?
preaching.
Like how I ride.
Both.
Oh yeah, it's Nancy, my wakeboard.
Nancy.
My wakeboard. Like
Yeah.
I know it's got a little blood stain and a little brain on it, but like
Memories.
you wash that.
Literally.
You wash.
It's
that,
like your
that-
rosebud.
I don't get that reference, man.
Citizen Kane?
Is he like a pro surfer or what?
Yeah, he was pretty good. They made a really long movie about it called Citizen Kane.
You know, I don't see many movies.
Pro
man.
surfer, but he's like really sort of closed off. Doesn't have many friends, and he sort of dies alone.
I feel that.
Do you have many? You must have made a lot of friends in all these different ways.
I did, but they keep dropping like flies, bro.
Oh, like dying.
Yeah. Boarding's a dangerous game. Like most people see me as just like a cool, chill 37-year-old skateboarder.
And that's how I feel.
Yeah, very cool.
But like the bros I skate with, man, like accidents happen. Why
are you laughing?
Nah, just you know.
You were very sad about
Yeah,
it.
you're smiling as if
accidents happen.
you're actually almost smiling like a warm,
Accidents happen, bro.
like this is a pleasant memory for you.
Yeah, whatever, man.
What's the happiest accident?
I got a PJ that night, so so it was pretty good for me. So yeah, that was good.
Well, as a person who loves boards, what do you
Sure,
think? What do you
man.
think about like scooters? What's your opinion on the
Oh,
ripstick?
Look, the ripstick
The razor.
doesn't technically have board in its name, but it's board in spirit. It's board light, is what I say, man.
Board light. All right.
Yeah. So those cats who can't really kick it with a cool board, but they want to wiggle their hips a lot, you know? Yeah, man. I don't think it's the greatest thing. I'm just.
Well, yeah. I never quite liked
What's your
them, so-
favorite boarding?
Like in general.
Yeah.
Well, you ever heard of a little thing called skateboarding?
No, tell us all about it.
Well, it's a little piece of wood.
Here we go.
It's like yay big.
Yep.
You know, about this big. If you can see that, you about this.
They
big.
can't. Have you been on a
They-
podcast before?
I didn't know this was a podcast. You guys kind of shouted and then started saying your names, and then I didn't.
Well,
hear
I was
a
about to introduce you, and then you sort of spoke over me. So
Well, I
don't
didn't
know
hear
what
a
that was
show
all
name. I
about.
didn't hear a show name, so I don't know. I'm not a stickler for that sort of thing, but it's just my kind of what I hear, man. You know. Anyway, so
This guy's giving me some lip.
what are you talking about? You're like, I'm a pro. What I do, it's nice to see.
I'm a
you
pro
guys,
what I do.
Nice to see you guys trying, but you're not there yet. As a professional to unprofessional, let's keep it professional. You know. You wouldn't know actually because you're not
I'm
professional.
insulted.
Are you insulted,
I'm
bro?
very insulted.
Have a puff of my peace pipe, man.
Thanks.
That's alright, bro. You gotta broke a piece, but I nip these things in the bud before they become really like this. The surf wars of 17, man. They were dark days.
2017 or just,
Yeah. 2017.
What was the warring? What was the
I was a
faction?
spry young 35-year-old,
Okay.
just kicking it with my bros, and we got into a fight about some dark stuff, man.
Was this just you like punching on with a few other guys at the beach, or
Would you say 250 surfers on
Whoa.
a beach punching on as a few guys?
yeah?
Did you find all
yeah, that's
250?
right.
Oh, sweet.
No, there were sides, man. There were factions. You had the surfers who liked medium to big waves, surfers who liked big waves.
So it seems like they're in the same
surfers
category.
who are like medium to small waves, and it was just, yeah, man, line
Oh, but
control.
if you're a surfer who likes small waves, you're not
That's
a
a
real
boogie
surfer.
boarder, and like those are little
Yeah.
kids, man.
But you're an old board, so do you like boogie boarding?
yeah, I like it, but like as a kid, like not as an adult, it's just sad.
Oh yeah, no, me neither.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
It's just sad. Like if you're over,
You're right.
If you're
Doing
over
certain things as an adult
if
is
you're-
just sad.
if you're over 15 and you're on a boogie
Yeah, I can't
board,
think of any more though, for some reason.
well, what else do you guys think are cool? Like, say some things.
I think what you do is pretty cool.
You
All
like
those
surfing,
different
man?
boards, yeah. You must be an athlete,
Oh, you seen this six-pack, man?
dude. That's like a 12-pack.
I know, man. Well,
Each
four
six
of
pack has
them
its
are
own
beers.
six pack.
Yeah.
Four of them are
36.
beers. So let me actually crack one of those open right now. Glork,
Good space work.
glork,
Jarmusch.
glork. I wish I actually had a beer. I'm actually 2 years sober after the war.
Do you want a beer?
The war. Wait, what war?
I'd love a beer if you're a girlfriend. Like, I've got this chip. It's 2 years, nothing to brag about, but
Well then.
I am pretty thirsty.
Well, do we? You know,
You
boarders
guys didn't
drink.
hear about these surf wars?
Boarders
bro?
drink Gatorade and shit.
No.
Right?
Oh, Gatorade's my shit.
There we
man.
go. Electrolytes.
The medium big surfers.
Oh, do you have any
they
sponsors
They
you'd
like
like to,
Powerades there.
You like to shoot off?
Pardon
Do you have any
me?
sponsors you'd like to shoot off?
Yeah, who sponsored the surf wars?
Oh, no real sponsors, man.
Rip Curl, Billabong, any?
Just Hades, the god of hell, man.
Sponsored.
A lot of
Weirdly mythical?
A lot of my
Not
bros.
even Poseidon.
A lot of my bros. That would have actually been fitting. And
Yeah, but you
That's
can't.
an analogy
That's a
for
big
me.
endorsement to get.
Yeah.
So it's,
Yeah, he's really into boat culture at the moment.
Maybe like Hermes.
He's a yacht
He
man.
was fast.
But like a lot of my bros died on that beach, man. Blood Beach, they call it now.
Blood Beach. Where can we find Blood Beach if anyone
Just
wants
on the
to?
Gold Coast. You ever heard of it?
Yeah.
Australia. You
Yeah.
ever been?
Yeah, we're in Australia now.
What?
We're in Australia now.
How do you think?
How?
How do you think you got here?
Well, I didn't see a wall. I was just suddenly here. I took a left turn in Africa,
Albuquerque.
and suddenly I'm here, bro.
Yeah,
So
we
you
don't
probably-
need walls. We're our own island.
Well, that's what I'm saying, man. Where does one state begin and the other one
But
end?
see, our walls,
At the
our
water.
walls are the ocean, which you would love probably.
Well, I just like I got I was at Antarctica as I told you about. Kind of hopped off onto a board, started paddling, and here I am.
What about cupboards? That has board in the name. Do you like those?
Cupboards, yeah.
Well, if there aren't any cups in them, I don't consider it a proper cupboard. So you just like boards with cupboards, man, is what I can ride with those all day.
So if there aren't cups in it, it's just a board.
Yeah, no, it's just a hole in the wall with a door. I don't get it.
What about a boardwalk?
Aren't rooms holes in the wall with doors?
What?
Aren't rooms holes in the walls with doors?
Yeah, but they're called rooms. I don't see board in that name.
What about a boardroom?
Oh shit, man!
I just
blew this
thing
thing
wide open.
Shit, man, that's so crazy. Like, I do a professional meetings and my part-time job, but like,
Oh wait, what? You have a part-time job?
Tell
yeah,
us about
man,
it.
What do
you
you
gotta
do
pay
for
the bills
What do you get
somehow.
paid for?
Well, you know, I sponsor a few undergrads who are getting their own into the boarding schools. And like,
Oh.
yeah. Like I see smart kids who I think are gonna be like, you know, real top blokes when they finished at the
And
school.
like you put money on them to.
And their parents have shunned them off because they don't love them, so they need a new like way to release their feelings. And boarding, bro, boarded, man. You ever heard of that bookstore, Borders?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I founded that.
Oh well, that
Oh,
should be
they-
enough. Oh, there they go
No,
under.
they go-
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a rough time. It was a rough time. Like,
Rougher than the seas.
Well, hey, if you know how to ride the seas, they're never that rough.
That's true.
You know.
That's a good metaphor for life.
What do you guys do?
Well, it's not as interesting as what you got going on.
No, man.
I work at a bar.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Bar's kind of too thin for me to ride on, but like,
Yeah.
so I don't consider it proper. But like,
That's why I didn't want to say it.
that's cool, man. Like, you're getting there. You know, I see what you got, man.
I need that validation from you,
Cool.
Jarmusch.
Jarmusch, yeah. Don't call me Paul, man.
Yeah.
Where's that name from?
Oh, you know, the ether, man.
The ether.
Yeah.
What side
The
of the
one true
family
law,
is
the ether.
is etherist?
Ether. Oh yeah, we're pretty etherist in my family, actually. Like, you go one God and one God only. You know,
Who's that?
ether, man. The ether.
Ether.
It's all around you. It's in your skin, in your blood.
So that means,
So much
intense.
blood, man.
It's
So
intense.
much blood.
did you ever win? Not that I want to
Yeah.
challenge your skills, but did you
So-
ever win any competitions in any boarding?
Well, I don't know why you would ask me that. It's kind of private information. Like,
Well, I mean,
No,
I'm sure
surely
I could look
like,
it up.
I'm
Surely
pretty
it's
sure I
public
don't like to
competition.
brag. I don't like to brag, man.
Well, I'm not asking you to. I'm just asking you to tell me if you ever have won any.
Yeah.
You ever heard of like the under 12s fun day beach parade?
Yeah.
Did you
yeah.
win at
For all intents and
I
purposes.
got a bronze in that.
No.
Oh, nice.
And then your next one, or your next win, was.
Yeah, like my son kind of like wanted to try. Like he was on his ice skates.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, ice skates,
Ooh.
not ice skates like an apple.
No. And he was like, and so I kind of like put on those. He was like 5, but it was outside of my comfort zone. But I still kind of beat him handily.
Okay, well,
That
Like,
didn't
well,
involve-
technically not boarding, but
that
I
didn't
did
involve a
win
board.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're
Oh.
wondering about other accomplishments, those were the 2 main ones, I guess.
there was no like Rip Curl Pro Major.
Oh man,
I'm
the
sure
Whip
that's a
Girl Pro,
competition.
that's dream. I'll get there one day, man.
What's the next competition you're going to play in?
Well, you know, I'm gonna try out for the Tony Hawk 2K20 Broaden Championships. You know,
And what will you be doing there?
well, I'll be like passing out some Gatorade and making sure everyone stays hydrated. Maybe I'll get best boy.
That's really nice of
Yeah,
you. It's also
You know, you gotta
really
give and let
sad.
live, because one day, like, hawkers will see me handing out drinks and he'll look at me and go, "Yeah, it's time to put you up to the pro leagues," and then I'll think I'll get there, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think
so
I'll
what's
get
your,
there.
what's your plan? What's your plan for getting there?
Well, like, make sure I have a Gatorade in each hand and like a bag next to me, just so I can be quick with one if like a group of people come up to me.
This is sad, you.
What?
This is really sad.
This man.
Wait.
Yeah, well, I mean, he came in.
What?
He came in pretty
What's
cool,
wrong?
and now it's like the more I learn about him, the sadder I get.
You guys have like a room I could like crash in.
Whoa.
Like anybody's I can just
No.
kick it for a few.
No,
Few
don't.
I mean,
months.
I'd rather not. Jeremy's gonna be back, and that's the
Oh,
only.
cool cat, man. Cool cat.
How do
Man,
you know
that's-
Jeremy?
Well, I kind of bumped into him outside, and the door was kind of open. He was like, "Yeah, you're going up." I was like, "Yeah, man." I was like,
Wait,
yeah.
I thought he booked
Yeah.
you. Like he just ran into you in the.
Well, like I had that piece of paper that I gave to you. It was like I kind of like he just had it on him, and I kind of wrote my name in there and a title, and handed it over to you.
So that'll happen.
Well, the door wasn't
No,
locked.
like 10 minutes ago.
So Jeremy didn't book anyone.
The door wasn't locked, man. I just kind of like.
He was just banking on like hoping to find some random person
That
on the
was his
street.
plan the whole
He said
time.
like there's a microphone set up, and I was like, "All right, I'll sit down and yabba with some folks," you know.
Yabba.
Dabba do.
Any favorite films or TV? I know
Oh,
you didn't
yeah.
know Citizen Kane, but
Yeah, that's
You,
a watch
you seen
that.
Surfs Up, man?
is that the one with the penguins?
Penguin
On
surfing.
yeah.
Oh,
That was
cute.
good.
How do you feel about
That's it.
Well, you know, there are not many boarded movies, man.
What about
the Dockers?
wasn't that Blue Crush or something? Wasn't that a TV show on
Blue
ABC
Crush?
or something?
It's one of my favorite moves on the wakeboard.
Ah,
The Blue
should
Crush.
have known. That's
when
what
you
I named
like
the show after.
when you hit a huge wave, man, and you jump up and then you spread your legs out so you land on your
Oh.
balls.
No, you can't do that.
What are you talking about?
Can't,
That's
no,
how
no,
it
no,
sounds.
stop.
That's how it sounds.
That's gonna be really loud. People,
For what?
People are gonna hate that.
let's just stop talking about it.
Well, I'll just start
Oh
clapping.
my god.
No.
What's wrong, man?
Well, Jeremy's gonna edit it. So.
Yeah, we'll
That's
give
it.
this his fault. This has happened.
Cool cat,
so.
man. Cool cat. That's a cool cat right there.
All right.
Yeah.
I've had enough of you.
Wait, man.
Here,
wait,
have you had
you
enough
There we
of this
go.
guy?
Blue Crush was a 2002 film.
This guy's just
about
went in his
surfing.
phone the whole time, man. Like I can't
He's
connect with him.
researching.
It does
I
have-
can't connect with him,
Ooh,
man.
It does not have.
He's
good
not even
ratings.
making eye contact.
Is his
with me.
name even coming up on Google?
Hey,
Oh, I'll look him up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey. what's
Yeah.
up, bro? This
Yeah.
guy's not looking at me.
Yeah, sorry, we're just disrespecting you.
Hey, what the fuck, man?
Is it
Hey, what's this shit?
OOSH or USCH on the Jarmusch?
Jamu?
You googling me, bro?
No, I'm someone else completely. Just for
No,
This
You're
is an unrelated.
no, you'll just find Jim Jarmusch, the director.
He
You
is
know
the
what?
top recommended. Wait, so you know Jim Jarmusch?
Well, I don't know him, but like when I Google
Not
myself,
personally.
he pops up. You
Oh.
know?
What page of Google do we have to go to?
Oh, you know, what page is anything on, man?
If it's past like 3,
Eh, maybe.
it's getting really
How old am
rough.
I?
37.
Yeah, maybe start around there. Yeah, that's how I kind of figured it out.
We know he's
What's up with you?
age,
Oh, we
What's
tried.
up with you, you piece of shit?
Wow, now it's getting
What's
Yeah,
up with
now
you?
he's
Look
a
at
bit
me.
personal
What is
attacks.
this? What is this? What personal attacks? You haven't looked at me this whole episode, bro. You want to start a blood war? Surf war? Blood war? I challenge you
But
to a
I
skate
don't.
off.
I don't surf.
Skate me
Also-
off, man. Skate me
That
off.
sounds gross.
That sounds great, yeah.
Strap on your skates and let's go, man.
I refuse.
You're refusing
Yeah.
to board off?
Yeah.
How does your professional career affect your like home life?
Look, man, it's
It's like the high school kids interviewing.
like I've never had a
It's working.
legit kind of relationship, you know. But I mean, I fucked around, man. I've done a few motorboats, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, well, you explained
Yeah,
that
you
earlier, so we
explained that.
do know.
Those balls.
So you're
now.
into dudes?
Well, you know,
Dudes, you're into dudes.
I'm not really into dudes, but they're the kind of the guys who go for me, so I kind of just go with it, I guess.
Whatever you can get.
Yeah, you
I
get
love
what you
that.
can-
Like, you guys ever had sex before?
No, tell us all about it.
Yeah, come on.
It's kind of fun, but like, I'd love to do it with a woman, but like, none of them are biting, man, so I just kind of go along with
They
the
shouldn't be
guys.
Wait, what do you
biting.
mean abided?
Like, you know, you go fishing, have some bait in the...
Oh, biting.
Yeah, if
Biting.
you're having sex with a woman, she shouldn't be biting. Unless you're into that thing. It's a bit of soft, you know.
I wouldn't know, man. They seem warm and nice.
Have you only been with cold people?
Yeah, they were kind of free. Well, you get out of the sea. It's not
Yeah,
really, it's not
it's-
really
I was thinking
warm.
like, yeah, after this blood war.
Oh, like in the waves of blood that washed over me, was I a little aroused?
Yeah.
Nah, man, that's fucked up, bro. What the fuck? That's a weird thing to say.
I just thought
It's a weird thing to... He's yawning.
blood would be flowing.
He's yawning. He just yawned.
Not the most
What is this?
entertaining
Why'd you
guess
ask me
ever.
into this room
Oh my
for
God.
an interview?
We don't want you.
We didn't actually ask you. You were here. We thought you
Oh,
were
I forgot
invited.
about that.
We thought you were going to be
Hey, can I have my peace pipe back, bro? You've been
yeah.
hogging.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
bogart
yeah.
it, bro. Thanks.
Bogart the peace, Josh.
Oh, that hits the spot, actually. Oh, that hits
Yeah,
the
well, when
spot.
Jeremy says he's booked a guest, I assume it's going to be someone with,
talent.
that
some
he knew
charm,
before he left the
some-
What are
building.
you talking about? I'm charming as hell.
some
bro.
general tact and grace with some good stories and some fun.
Well, I
banter.
got story. You're not asking about the story. You're asking about accomplishments, bro. You
what's-
just
give
told me
us-
to list things,
What's
bro.
your favorite story?
What is so broad?
What's your favorite listicle?
Yeah.
Listicle. BuzzFeed had this one top 10
Okay.
friends side characters, man.
Yeah, what were they?
All I remember was Gunter number one.
Guns N' you're right. He's,
Gunter number
I've
one.
never seen an
well,
episode.
what's the name of Moustache Man?
Moustache Man.
Yeah.
I don't know. There was the monkey.
Oh yeah,
He was
The
number
duck?
2. The duck and the goose were tied, actually. They counted them as one side character, bro.
wow.
That one woman who was like,
Janice.
yeah, she was there too. She was down on the listicle because, like, her voice, but she was
Yeah,
still reoccurring, man. Friends. How was that story?
Look, am I rating it out of 10?
Well, you tell me a story and I'll play off you. We'll get some good stories going.
I was
bro.
actually just gonna ask because I know skaters hanging out at the skate park.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're getting into it's weirdly not his accent. They're hanging out. They're doing some graffiti. They're getting into
Yeah.
some shenanigans.
Oh, you got to tag things, man. Tag
Yeah. So do you
it.
have
Oh,
any
yeah.
you ever running around late night around the city?
Yeah, there was one time where like my friends. Well, they were like these like 22-year-olds who kind of like dared me to do this, but they
Yeah.
were cool.
How
Like,
old were you?
We kind of it was last week, man.
All right.
So
At least he's still
yeah, so
living
like
life.
they were like, bro. They kind of stumbled over their words. It's
Yeah.
Like I didn't, because I always say what I mean to say, man.
I mean what I say. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hey, that's cool. I might take that actually.
You can have it. It's all yours.
Thanks, man. So like, they were there and they were like, bro, you gotta tag the top of that train, man. We're at like, you ever heard of Flinders Street Station, man, in Melbourne, Victoria? I was
Yep.
just there last week, man. It was great. It's not as good as Grand Central Station. It's kind of small, but I'd fuck with it, bro. I'd fuck with it. What are you guys talking about? What's
You
up?
tagged the top of a train.
Oh, bro, man, you heard about this?
Yeah,
dude,
you touched
Well,
my
we're
arm,
about
so
to.
essentially.
It's just going around. You're kind of cool, man. You're kinda cool.
Don't let him motivate you.
Give me those nuts. Anyway, sorry. So we were there. They're like, bro, you gotta tag this train, man. And I was like, fucking yeah. If this is gonna get me to fit in with these cool kids, I'm doing it, man. So I got on the top of the station, got my board, and a train was coming. It was middle of the
Yeah.
day,
How does
Lots
the
of people.
board help with getting on top of a train?
Well, I'm only really.
I think he just always carries his board on it.
Yeah,
okay.
I did. My hands were going to be full catching the side of the train as I jumped off this roof. So I was like, got to put it on my feet somewhere, man. So I get on the board.
that scans. That's fine.
Whatever.
and I started riding down the roof with my board. Jumped off into air. Misjudged by about a minute and a half. Kind of just came crashing
Excuse
down.
me? The
Kinda came-
train didn't arrive.
No, it wasn't even in my purview, man. I kind of just fell on the tracks. Broke my cast. My cast was kind of crushed.
Have you always?
Carpal tunnel came back. And
How much of your life have you spent with a cast on? Just
Well,
in terms of years.
Well, what's a regular amount?
Have
of
you
years?
changed the cast?
Should I have?
A normal person. That's the most damning thing he said all episode. A normal person might break your arm, let's say
That's
once when
fine.
they're young, maybe once again when
What
they're
was the
older.
movie?
You
Yeah.
wear the cast for like, what, like a 2-3
Well,
months, something like that?
Months,
Yeah.
months, you say?
Months. So you get at least
Oh,
changed.
shit.
But then you change it, yeah, and you...
Yeah, it's been it was about 5 years until it cracked off. It was really hard to move. I was like, someone's got to follow up on this. But my doctor died in the blood wars, so I couldn't really
Your
talk to him.
doctor was one of the
He was,
surfers.
he was a surfer, but he liked big waves, man.
What's your doctor?
Did you kill him?
No, he was on my side. I like big waves too. Bro. That's why he was my doctor.
Okay.
But those medium big guys, they know how to kill a bitch.
Do you have terminology for the big wave people and the small wave?
Yeah, the
Sorry?
MBs, man. The MBs, they like the medium bigs, but they don't really have the skill to function on the big waves. That's what I always say all the time, You don't get a nice, cool tunnel in a wave without a freaking big wave. That's what I'm saying, man. Little bitches is what I say. Anyway, fell onto the tracks. Literally every person laughed at me, didn't offer to help.
No one was worried that someone's on the track?
No, there was a guy in orange vest, and he was like calling out the next train, and I kind of like hobbled to my foot actually, because the other one really wasn't working properly, and I kind of clawed my way onto the platform, and the paramedics came like 20 minutes later or something, bro.
See, all of his stories just sort of fizzle out.
Yeah.
It's like a wave reaching the shore, just so the impact is really lost.
That's a cool metaphor. Mind if I take that one actually?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm almost certain I can't stop you.
Like a wave coming to a shore, man. It's inevitable. That's my original. I made up Jarmusch Kranky. I made up that one.
Yeah,
man.
well, see, this is fine because he only mixes in the same circle.
Yeah, it's not like he's gonna be famed.
So can you guys wheel me out of here? I'm kind of in a full body cast and it's kind of rough.
I was going to ask about that.
Yeah, you guys were.
You're talking a lot about it's weird. You're talking
Yeah,
a lot about
that's
your
right.
arm being in a cast, but the rest
Yeah.
of you up to your neck is also in a
Up
cast.
the neck, man. Well, I
So-
can't. The neck bone kind of isn't. Je ne sais quoi, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you speak French?
Nah, man. I just kind of have a little bug in my throat. Je ne sais quoi. Oh, sorry. A little bit of phlegm, actually.
Oh, God. Stop.
Oh, that felt good, man.
Wash it down with a Gatorade or something.
Yeah, you
Don't
got
just
any, man?
hock it up.
You got like, can I see your hands for a second? I'm a good palm reader. I read palms, bro.
Alright,
I read palms. Give me a
What do
hand.
they say?
Oh my God,
you
you
just-
spat in my hand. How
Thanks,
did I
man.
not see that coming?
Thanks, man. That felt great.
What a
actually.
classic
What does it
surface
mean?
prank.
Well, he's gonna die later today. That is
Today.
That is not kosher.
Is that a
man.
threat?
I don't
No,
trust.
it's not. It's not kosher. That's what I'm telling you.
What? When did kosher get into it?
I'm Jewish, man.
Jarmusch Kranky. That doesn't sound Jewish.
Cranky?
Or is Kranky short for like Krankenberg or
It's
something?
short for Kranksky.
Ah,
The
Jarmusch
sausages?
Kranky.
Jarmusch
Oh, Kransky?
Kransky.
Oh, okay, yours is different then.
Yeah, what's a Kransky?
That's the sausage. You just said
Oh,
it was like
Crazy
the sausage.
stuff.
Oh, you
It's
just mean
short
like
for-
the sausage is in it's close to the name
it's
of the
close,
sausage.
man. But I
So
didn't,
why'd you ask
I didn't
what it
put
is?
those two things together.
It's one letter.
Okay, so is
up.
that something you say after
I
your
didn't put
name?
those things together. Paul always said that, man, but I never put them together, man.
Oh, so you're
That's
not being
hilarious.
dead.
That's hilarious, bro.
Weird sense of humor.
Anyway, could you get my wheelchair, man? I gotta
Yeah,
leave.
I'd love to.
I got a wave to catch at 2:20, man.
Is it scheduled?
Yeah. Well,
There's a nice breaking.
You can schedule a wave, but you can't land on top of a scheduled
Well,
train.
Simon came up to me and he was like, "Bro, you gotta
oh,
do
so
it."
you
man."
have met the king of
The
the
god of
city?
the waves? Yeah,
Yeah.
man. He's a fucking chill dude. Hangs out behind the 7-Eleven.
What?
Yeah, he's got no shoes, man, but he's got like life in his eyes, man. He just tells me when stuff's happening. Poseidon, I love him, bro.
Do you know Jason Momoa?
Oh, the Aquaman, bro.
Yeah,
Fucking
do
saw
you know
that movie
Aquaman?
20 times, mate. Projected it onto the breaking waves of my heart.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, man, I
Project
love
on the
it.
broken-
You see this tat? See this ink?
Weird
Yeah.
burst of oh wow, okay. Speaking of weird bursts
Full
of
of
poetry,
Jason
that's-
Momoa, full stark naked, man, riding a dolphin in a
And you've
Yeah.
got
big
you've
wave.
got
He's just
yourself tattooed on his stomach.
Yeah, man, do you see that? You noticed
Yeah.
that one?
I thought that was the dorsal fin, but that's just his erection.
Nah, that's his full-on throbbing erect penis, bro.
It's a pretty liberal. The tattoo artist must have been.
Ah, he was
Interesting,
good, man. He was good. Anyway, I'm here to talk about border walls, man, and I really want him up. I'm gonna keep him up. I don't know where I'm going anymore.
No, didn't you want to be wheeled out or something?
Yeah,
Like,
oh, yeah,
you
you
got a
should
wave
take
to
me out,
catch.
bro.
Yeah,
It's
It's
no,
nice.
it's
Any final words?
Yeah, man, like
No, don't give him the opportunity.
it's like a wave crouching up to the beach of
Oh my
life.
god, he loves it. He loves it.
You just gotta hang 5 and 10 and no more. I don't want any more wars, man.
Wars or walls?
Walls.
Wait,
that was purposefully ambiguous.
Nah, man. No more walls, man. No more. I don't want people fighting over walls, man. Like it's hard when you like
just let him go. Just
when
let
you
him
kill
go.
someone as the waves break on the beach of life, bro. It's like these waves could be big or medium small, but like only
Not
big.
small.
Only
Not
bigger.
never small,
Yeah, only
never
big.
just small.
Yeah, because those are for boogie boarders, and those bitches are kids, bro. Wheel me out of here.
All right. Oh well. Now you have to wheel yourself.
Yeah, wheel yourself.
Now you have to wheel yourself.
I'm gonna push him really hard. You need to stop the wheeling.
No, man, come on, at least get me out of this apartment.
Yeah. let's-
Fine.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm happy to be rid of him.
You got a good
No
boarder's
offense.
body, bro.
Don't talk to
You
about
can
my
be
body.
real
Don't
good.
talk to me about my body.
Look, would you guys want to be cool like me? Get done with the surf
Like
action?
you're probably not.
I'm not sure you have your finger on the pulse of what's cool, John.
Well, it's really hard to get my finger on the pulse as my whole body's covered in a cast. Like, even my neck's got a cast on it, as you stated.
I'm glad.
Whoa, bro.
I'm glad you're hurt.
You wanna come at
Oh
me, bro?
shit.
All right. See ya. I don't know. I'm
Hey,
gonna wheel
bro.
out. Bye.
Hey, what's for, bro? Come on.
Oh, he's destroying shit on the way out. At least he's gone.
I'm so happy he's gone.
We have
What a
to
strange man.
stop
Getting
Jeremy
it, man.
from booking these people.
He's really bad at
We should have a vetting. Not that I want to be like a weird
Yep.
border wall policy like he was talking about. We should vet people before they come on the podcast.
Yes.
Put up some
Yeah.
cages. If they don't fit our criteria, put them in the cage for later. Oop, that's my milk glass.
You guys talking about
Yes.
baby cages?
Why are you
Why?
back?
How? That guy we wheeled out. What was that? What was that? What was that?
Well, like, he seemed cool when I let him in the building. And I
How did he seem cool? What did he say to you to seem cool?
He was in a full body cast. What was cool about it? You're like, hey, you must have a story.
Yeah, exactly. I thought
He didn't. He didn't bring it up.
That was shit.
All he brought up was that his arm was in a cast. Whole body in a cast. Didn't think manage to.
Did you guys not ask him about it?
I thought he would get around to it, and then I thought, well, you know what? I'll just see how long it takes.
Nice, good interviewing skills. This has been don't expect anything.
Nice casting
This
skills.
has been don't expect anything. I'm assuming you guys introed it at the start.
Yeah,
but
yeah, we did.
I bet you said the name of the star.
We
but
said
I-
our names probably.
Oh, that's great. That's so great.
We're famous enough that people will like connect us to
No,
it.
there's we
No,
cannot say that.
Guys, cool guest, right? He blew me
Oh,
away. He
you
blew me away.
You're off booking. You're
He
no
put-
longer booking guests.
You're gonna book a guest?
We're
Yeah.
gonna do
Next week,
do
you're gonna have a guest?
booking.
Yeah, I won't be
test for
here.
the booking
Someone
guest.
else, I'll book someone else.
You won't be here, and someone else,
Yeah.
you're gonna book a guest.
He'll fill my shoes.
I like to see that. All right, I'm down. I'm
Okay.
down. Josh,
Sure,
what are you gonna do? You gonna be interviewing with me?
I guess so.
Thank fuck, because I don't want to be alone in this room with this person.
Yeah, see, you know what it's.
Yeah, it's a strange-
You're
It's
already-
scary. I book the worst people. Oh shit.
It's
Post
roll
Episode
of
our
podcast
follow
us
now,
on
Instagram,
please,
please.
please
at
Don't
expect
DEA podcast.
at
fuck.
Us.
soon.
All right, new sentence. Start, new sentence. Josh.
Help
Us.
Get.
aroused.
For fuck's
Oh my god.
Sorry, I'm not really.
Smart. Help us get aroused by
Emailing.
Us.
at.
Don't
You can say it's all one word.
expect anything podcast at gmail.com.
I don't want to just Josh this finish the fucking thing up.
And
YouTube.
2.
hashtag
SoundCloud. We're on SoundCloud.
Where
where we
Post.
things.
Did we get all the relevant information?
this is very
Probably.
I think we did.
Oh, yeah.
This is so difficult.